Well, the second Cosmic Grey EP3 of the day to tune with an ECU exchange. The sun is actually out. It's not raining, it's not dull or grey here in Nuneaton today, so that's a positive thing to start with. So let's crack on. Jeno made a cup of tea. Well done, Jeno.
I'm doing myself, aren't I?
Yeah, honestly, you're doing so well here. So Jeno's going to strap this EP3 down. Then we're going to do a stock power run, see what we've got. It is modified. We've got some mods on it. We've got a 4-to-1, or sorry, we've got a 4-1 manifold with a sports cap, which is a Tegua 400 cell. We've got a 70mm Tegua catback, a Skunk 2 inlet manifold, a 70mm throttle body, and obviously a Dynodaze induction kit. So we're hoping it makes some power, but stock power run first, ECU exchange, and then we're on to the tuning. Another Cosmic Grey EP3.
Two today.
I know, yeah. Had high hopes for this one.
Did have high hope for this one. He had a really good mods list, and then he ruined it with a sports car.
I think it's the 4
Nah, he did it.
into
To be fair,
1.
no. Yeah, he's got.
It's a gravity part. It's a gravity performance 4-into-1 manifold that allows you to have a sports cat.
Which then has the sports cat. So it's effectively the standard manifold, possibly even worse than the standard manifold, then connected with a sports cat pipe, basically, is what it is, ain't it? Yeah, that's hurt us today, that has. I mean, whilst obviously we did initial power run, and normally when you got this level of mods on EP3, they make good power.
Yeah, off the bat.
This only made like 209 off the bat, I think it made. So we knew that it wasn't going to respond as well as we would expect. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've made 20 brake horsepower peak numbers, and we've made power all the way through the graph. But normally with these and this level of mods, you can see that they pull through real nice, real smooth, real linear.
If this had a Jap speed 4-to-1 manifold on it, this is a 240 brake horsepower car.
Yeah, 240 to 245 brake horsepower car. I mean, we've got an Ultra Series manifold, we've got a Dynodaze induction kit, we've got a Tegua 70mm exhaust. It's got all the right mods.
Throttle body, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a bigger throttle body as well. It's got all the right mods to this car to make power. I just really genuinely believe that gravity manifold and sports cat has held it back.
Yeah.
You can see where we started to make power and then we dulled off again, and it never really sharpened back up for the top end.
No.
Definitely, in my opinion.
You were dialing in cab timing, weren't you? It really didn't want to respond.
No. Normally, when we do cam timing and we run through, as you reach the sweet spot, you really start to see it increase in power, and it never really made much difference, did it? Even from going from high end to low end, it never really changed that much. So you can tell there's a restriction there, 100%. I think it's at least 10 to 15 brake horsepower in this car's instance.
Yeah.
Although obviously mapping it today has made the best of what we've got.
Of course, because each car at its own merit will map what's brought to us.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah, of course. But it's it's made power, no question. It's just that it's just so irritating when they've got all the right mods and just one thing is not right and it's cost us that horsepower.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it might be worth him having a look at changing that for something else.
I think he knows.
Yeah.
He's a Birmingham lad, so I would imagine the desired effect would be midnight on a bypass. But
yeah, I think the sort of problem is as well, though, is that if people want to remain legal, especially in areas like that where the police are hot on modified cars and stuff, aren't they?
you'd have probably gone Piper.
Yeah,
Piper Manifold,
if it was me, I'd have gone Piper Manifold, Piper Sports Cat, because we've seen those still make power, haven't we? You know what I mean? And not necessarily have a problem. Ultimately, the best way is a 4-to-1 manifold, and the reason that 4-to-1 does so well is because the length of it. You could still add a Sports Cat somewhere in the exhaust if you wanted to remain legal, and I think that would hurt a lot less than this.
Okay, well, that's the third of the day. I believe there's a fourth.
There is a fourth.
Okay,
we are going to get the paperwork done on this, and we're going to go for a fourth.
let's get the let's have a look at the graph.
Yeah,
and then brilliant.
Okay, so here's the graph, and as you can see, blue line, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Power across the rev range, dulls off a little bit, as Richard said, and we finish on 229. We'll call that 230, won't we? We finish on 230 brake horsepower, and we've got even more to do. So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. I do love a Cosmic Grey EP3. There's our Jeno. See you on the next one, won't we, Jeno? We will indeed.
Before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.